Hello and welcome. This is Ed Doolittle with Nonprofit Abundance with today's 3-minute Razor's Edge tip. We're going to focus today in query on a query that we can use for database maintenance. And we're going to look for blank constituents in our database that have no constituent codes. So we're going to go into query, new query, constituent dynamic. Click on OK. And our criteria for this query is going to be the constituency code, and it's going to be blank because we want to find out all the constituents that in our database that do not have a constituent code attached to their record. So we're going to go to output and constituent information, and the only thing we need here really is their name. So we're going to tab down here to name, double click that. We also want to sort on their name so that they're in some kind of order as we go through it. So we're going to move our name up there to sort. And then we're going to run our results on tab 4. And we have 21 records that do not have a constituent code. We can do one of 3 things here, and I'd like to cover each one briefly. The first thing you can do is, because it's a small amount of records, you could start with the first one in the query, go to the org2 tab, know that they're a corporation or business, and you could do save and close, or you can open a record, and in this case of All Track International, we know that they're our drop down, we're going to find a corporation or business, and we can go to the next record in our query by clicking on the arrow up here at the top. And yes, we do want to save it, and that takes us to our next record in the query. And we know that Mr. Barlow, Rodney Barlow, is a board member, and we can save and close that. Now we can also save the query for use later, and I always like to have a naming convention, audit, and this one is a constituent code query, and it's for blank constituent codes, and we're going to put it in the audit folder. We're going to save it, and then we're going to exit out of this query, and we can go back and run it later again to use it for constituent codes, or we can also use that blank operator to check for different parts of constituents records that have information missing from them. Check out our website, www.nonprofitabundance.com, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.